Everything I'm about to say on this video is absolutely false. Nothing is based in truth. These are accounts of a fictional character named Damn Fool because he feels like his life has been cursed. Inspiration of the day. Bitch nigga characteristics. Man. So, what's going on, man? Am I on my arrogant shit today? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any room to be arrogant. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it seemed like the more, you know what I'm saying, cool I am, the more motherfuckers wanna interrupt my goddamn cool. You know what I'm saying? And say, man, I mean, that's in your wheelhouse, you know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying, permission, you know what I'm saying, from your master, you know? Why you come down on me talking about my master? You know, I tell you what, it all stemmed from this, you know, big fat pussy, milk dud head ass nigga that I want to take a poster and put that bitch on a goddamn telephone pole, you know what I'm saying? Take it apart, you know? Take it apart, leave it alive, but take it apart. You know what I'm saying? And I normally don't feel like that about people, man. It's only, you know, when I'm disrespected for no particular reason of disrespect. And when I say that, and we're not actually talking about actual people and actual emotions and actual feelings, right? We're talking about projections. So these are my emotions toward projections. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you've been following the Chronicles, it's no secret that I've been dealing with a bunch of unnecessary, uncalled for bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that I'm dealing with it, and more shit is unraveling and unfolding as, you know, the days progress, you know, time goes on, and let's just cut to the chase. You really come to understand the flat earth theory. You understand what I'm saying? Now, is the earth flat or is the earth a globe? I don't know. And I don't give a fuck. But what I do know is I sit up and I listen to shit and I pick it apart. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't waste time on frivolous bullshit unless they getting paid for it. I mean, these people ain't scientists, man. You know, these people ain't goddamn what do you call them motherfuckers, man, that dig their hands all in the goddamn ground? You know what I'm saying? And find fossils and shit. You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of right here at the moment. But these niggas ain't that. These niggas make YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? And put countless hours in trying to convince you that the earth is a globe. Now, when I say I pick it apart, right, and I tell you everything I have heard, well, not everything, you know what I'm saying? And we don't want to subscribe to everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to take on a task and put that big of a world on our shoulders. But we will say that we can pick up a frequency as to where people are using the media, the internet, the whole web. The fact that the internet is called internet, you know, the fact that it's described, I mean, the fact that the term for it is the World Wide Web. Just try to wrap your head around that for a minute, man. It'll give you a headache just trying to wrap your head around it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that just because you want to use a simple app, you got to give these motherfuckers all kind of permission. You know what I'm saying? just to use a simple app, just to make your experience easier. Just for me to talk to you via YouTube, I gotta sign on to Google Plus contracts. You understand what I'm saying? So we are, when they say the World Wide Web, brother, wrap your head around that motherfucker for 1 minute, and then listen to what I'm trying to tell you about frequencies. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, and you know what? I got a terrible memory, man, and I remember vague shit at inopportune times. Like right now, I'm thinking about the movie Hellraiser. You know what I'm saying? And if I remember it properly, you know, they was, you know, motherfucker was opening Pandora's box. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm telling you, man, as far as the World Wide Web is concerned, nothing is as of the way that it seems. You know what I'm saying? And you get these people, these talking heads, the same reason I left mainstream media was because it wasn't nothing but talking head media. You know what I'm saying? You know, prime example, you had Stephen Smith and Skip, you know, I hate saying people's names. You know, motherfuckers is so treacherous nowadays with suing and cutting off shit. But you know, Skip and what's the boy named Steve? Now you got Skip and Shaw. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different network. So it's like people just taking stuff that works and do a million spin-offs of it. Therefore, the shit that was special ain't even special no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's protocol. You know what I'm saying? When let special have special, man. Why in the fuck is everybody trying to make everything mediocre? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's something, man, that has always irked me. You know, it was like, it's like when you have it's like when I used to play Tecmo Bowl, man. I used to love to use Bo Jackson. I mean, that was an easy. I put it out there. My partner used to use the New York Giants, right? And he had this play where Mark Bavaro would run a pigtail, and whatever defender was behind him would gravitate backwards. So the dude would always be open until you learn how to cut across the field from an angle and catch him where the pigtail ends. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna be open every time. It was like a bulletproof play. Say, man, that dude kicked our ass with that one play for several months until we finally learned how to pick that play off. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying about, you know, the tastemakers, man. They take shit from, in my instance, unsuspecting person, minding his own business, you know, trying to find his way in the world, and take little small things from it. So I might not be great, I might not even be good, but I'm unique. You know what I'm saying? But after they pick everything apart and just leave a fucking carcass, and not even leave a carcass, bro. I mean, deliberately, like, fuck the nigga over. You know what I'm saying? And it's all kind of people. I mean, some of these niggas, man, and that I speak on, I tell you, they done hit me for my shit. I ain't the third person that I done heard they steal from. Even though I think it'd be a bunch of trolls half the time. You know what I'm saying? But in my case, from my lips to your ears, it's true in the motherfucker. You know, but you hear a lot of, it ain't the first, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was a hodgepodge. And you gotta remember, man, this shit been going on for several years before I came to grips and what was really happening. Like, it's like you kind of know, but at first it feel like a wink. I'm gonna give you an example. In my, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna jump off them and come back to me like I always do. You know what I'm saying? When you think that these people are supporting you because they holding you up, and maybe they are in their own little way, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not holding you up. In the grand scheme of things, it is to your detriment. You know what I'm saying? It is to pumping up your ego, you know what I'm saying, in areas that you're not even strong in. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't say what a motherfucking intentions is. I can just tell you that they doing it. And at a certain point, it started to become painful. Because now I recognize what it is, and I recognize I can't say what I recognize is in the future, but at the present time, it feels like nothing positive is in reach. You understand what I'm saying? So you just fucking with me, and now you done pulled me into this, lured me into this frequency where I can pick up different frequencies. You understand what I'm saying? And basically, when I say the frequencies, it's like you can hear what people are saying, but they speaking in a whole nother language. You know what I'm saying? And they speaking to people on a particular frequency. So you have people on the positive side of the frequency that maybe this stuff is working for them. I don't know. When I was listening to it, I mean, it was, to me, it was, I'm one of the kind of cats, man, I just like to learn. I like to learn. See, when I'm learning about stuff that I generally don't know about, I can pick up on keywords and terms, broaden my vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? I can pick up on thoughts and concepts. I can think of ways to make it make sense if it don't make sense. So basically, it makes me a better person through my personal web. You know what I'm saying? So these thoughts are going through my personal web, and I'm dissecting them, and I'm strengthening my arguments, strengthening my points, and I'm becoming stronger because of them. Before they turn on you, before these things turn on you and have you arguing with yourself, and you know what I'm saying, before they turn on you, basically. And I'm driving, so bear with me. And so anyway, so you come down to the frequency. So I'm listening to a video of this fat fuck last night, and I'm a fat fuck too, but shit. And I'm listening to this nigga, and it's like it's like the flat out finger pointing, down talking. You know what I'm saying? That you have to look at this motherfucker and say, man, I'm gonna ask you a question. Would you come to my face, bro, with the whole premise, like not pretending like you don't know who I am, but with the whole premise that you know exactly who you talking to, you know exactly why you talking to me, and you explain to me why, and speak to me in the same terms you're speaking to, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. See, successful people, they pick up the loose pieces and they figure out they gonna do what they gonna do with the loose pieces. My nigga, I get up every day, you know what I'm saying, and fight this shit. I don't feel like it, nigga. I'm not making no goddamn traction, no progress. You know, everything I have put my mind to focus on has disintegrated. I've had to take another route. Then when I take another route, I'm met with the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That I walked away from the last one for, which is, man, this is unnecessary. This is really unnecessary. Like I shouldn't have to, be put in position to argue and fight with trolls. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. If I have to break it down and be flat with you, the rap game was cool. It was really cool until people just kept moving the goalposts. The goalpost started with, can you break dance? You get out there break dance, okay, can you rap? You get out there and start rapping. Well, do you rep your city? You start repping your city. Well, do you rep your block? Well, yeah, I rep my block. But do you do what you say in your raps in real life? Yeah, I do what I say in raps in real life. Well, prove it. Okay, I'll prove it. Well, you ain't never shot nobody. Okay, well, we're going to be quiet on that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's really nobody's business and you don't want to incriminate yourself. Well, have you ever been shot? Like, whoa. Have you ever did time in prison? You know, no. You know, don't nobody know you in your hood, man. Your hood, everybody know me and woo, 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 woo. Well, sir, ain't nobody supposed to know me. I'm supposed to be infamous until I become famous. Then, you know, that's the chain of events. That's the way shit's supposed to go. But, you know, so motherfuckers just keep moving the goalposts back further, and further. And before you know it, man, it really ain't fun no more, man. You proving yourself, and really not proving yourself. I'm just saying just the thought and the concept of people coming out, the lowest of the low coming out the woodwork and have the ability to question your character based on their strengths. You know what I'm saying? So, and that whole thing, man, just got real unfun. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So, you know, you go find something else to do, and you realize it's no comfort zone there. You go find something else to do, you realize there's no comfort zone. And so anyway, I know I'm going off, and like I say, every little wormhole I go to has its own universe, man. I don't have time, you know, to break down every little thing, but walk with me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know, and plus I be on this road so much, man. When I get to the house, I really don't have time to, you know, break this shit down. I also want to break this shit down and make my own personal archive, because, you know, one day, man, you know, this web shit will go up in smoke, and just like the rest of my history, it'll disintegrate, and you don't have anything to show for it except for ego. And just like I'm talking to you right now, you can believe it or not believe it. You know what I'm saying? All I'm telling you is, what the fuck would I lie to you for? You know? And so anyway, so the dude put up 2 brackets, and I could be of both ilks. I could be of both cloths. You know what I'm saying? I could realize I'm in a fucked up state of mind, and I could keep pushing and try to find a way to get through it and become successful. You know, which I will admit is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an artist. I get paid out of artistry. I'm not the best businessman. Although I plan to make business through art. You understand what I'm saying? But as far as art is concerned, how do you capitalize on your art if your art if they just keep putting up invisible walls that only you can see, and you know what I'm saying, pretty much taking your art, your concepts, giving them to other people that's stronger in those particular areas than you may be. So you gotta understand, I come into the game as in my opinion, based on from where I am. I'm strong in some areas, I'm weak in others, but I'm rounded. You understand? So them strengths can make up for those weaknesses, and those weaknesses can take away from those strengths. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, I hate to fight, but I can fight real good. You know what I'm saying? So if you put me around a bunch of C-level fighters, I'm probably an A-level fighter. But you put me around a bunch of A-level fighters, then I'm probably a C-level fighter, at best. Maybe even a failure. You understand what I'm saying? But you put me back around those failures, they gonna wonder why I ain't on the A level. You understand what I'm saying? So it is a unique conundrum that I feel like is a strength, because it's literally no way to trap me or box me in a particular box. I can walk in that box and walk out that motherfucker and go right into another box and fit right in. You know what I'm saying? And you understand what I'm saying? So using that against me is it leaves me trying to, you know, look at these boxes as a Rubik's Cube. You know what I'm saying? And also as a we're not even going to talk about the mind numbing, the mind erasing, and shit like that. All the other things that go into the fact of blocking your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Will I ever get them back? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, some days I feel good, some days I feel like shit. I don't know, you know, what is in the air that's tuning in and tuning out. I don't know. But all I can tell you is the fact that I'm documenting, and you can see how clear I'm coming across one day and how another day I'm coming across like a mumble rapper. All over the place. Concepts not sticking, thoughts not sticking. And I can tell you on my best day, I can't fuck with me on my past best day. So it's still an area to where you're figuring out what happened. But anyway, the two boxes that the dude put up, it was like hold on. I ain't gonna even answer that. The two boxes. Hey. Okay, we still rolling. Yeah, the two boxes that the fella put up was basically about you know, you have a guy who realized he'd been dealt a shitty hand and pretty much fight through it and work with what he had to work with and still pull himself up by a bootstrap. Then you got another guy that lays in sully and makes excuses. And I say, man, that is strange that you can know that a nigga is dealing with some. And then at the end of the day, I give props to the one who basically ignores the bullshit or tries to fight through it when he don't even know what he's fighting. You know what I'm saying? But and the other one is supposed to fall by the wayside and just be collateral damage. And in theory, that's understood. That's how you're supposed to look at life. But when you know better, you don't sit there and talk about a motherfucker that's that you see getting railroaded and bash them for being railroaded. You know, bash them for being blacked out. You understand what I'm saying? You know, pretty much, I'm gonna put it to you like this. The fact that I wouldn't even acknowledge you if you didn't come down to wherever the fuck I was at. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it would be asinine for me to say I want to be where those people are. No, I want to be where I am. I want to get to where I get to. It's the fact that you are in a place that I recognize all the quote unquote I want to say successful, but that ain't even a term, because these niggas attention hold. You know what I'm saying? They're not even really bringing nothing to the table. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got a good sales, but they preachers, man. They you know, if you was all this and all that, you wouldn't even need the motherfucking internet for a tool. You understand what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers who are who they are, they just who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? The people who need the internet for a tool, those are people who need the internet for a tool. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that I came into the game as an entertainer, you know what I'm saying? I came to the game as an entertainer and a teacher. You know, but I teach through entertainment. I teach through like minds. Like, I'm not trying to teach a motherfucker that's smart. How am I gonna teach a preacher about the Lord? You understand what I'm saying? How am I gonna teach a historian about history? You know what I'm saying? But what I can do is, if a nigga like what I'm talking about, I can tell him, say, man, I learned this from Player. I learned this from Homegirl. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, I'm like a compass to motherfuckers who are like-minded. And that's where my value comes in the world. That's where my value came in my whole upbringing. So now that I'm a grown man, and I recognize where my strengths came from, I recognize why I was so strong in the hearts and minds of the people that I was strong to. You know what I'm saying? Because I picked up on different frequencies than the motherfuckers did. They didn't need that. They'll trip over a rock, and I'll tell them, say, that's a diamond. They say, no, it ain't. I'll tell them, say, watch this. Why we blow this off? Look. Nigga, look. You know? So anyway, with that being said, man, let me get back to these boxes. Because the first thing that you have to realize, right, is that you in a box. You know? So while you running around, basically playing, you know, basically living off the fat of the land, you know what I'm saying, and setting up your you know, your pieces on the chessboard the way the chessboard is presented to you, right? You're looking at the other pieces on the chessboard and you saying, oh yeah, I can do this. I don't even need to follow behind nobody. I can blaze my own goddamn trail at this. You know what I'm saying? When I'm looking around other people, they don't even acknowledge that it's a chessboard that can be had. And for the ones who do recognize that there's a chessboard on the table, they looking to get validation from a different experience. I want to go straight to the boss. I want to go straight to the boss and say, look what I got. Look what I can bring to the table, and look what kind of arrangement that we can make. You know what I'm saying? Look what kind of value I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I always looked at the game. I didn't look at the game like wanting to be part of somebody else's experience. I'm the plug. Is the way I'm coming at the whole you know, the mentality I got at the game. But so in other words, or not even the other words, but to break it down, I went off on a tangent. You know what I'm saying? Let me slow this motherfucker down. But then you notice, man, that, you know, the game is rigged. You say, oh man, well, it's gonna be easy. You know, cause I see it's rigged. You know what I'm saying? Then you come into contact with the game, and you say, oh man, this is gonna be, I don't know how easy it's gonna be, but I'm definitely in contact. I have definitely made contact with the game. So I got to be that much closer. You understand what I'm saying? And so the minute you start rounding up your horses and, you know, start putting your ducks in a row and start trying to figure out a way to supplement your income until you cross that threshold, until you cross that barrier. At the same time, not fall for the pitfalls that you're seeing everybody else fall in. Like, no, you know, we going at this, we're gonna take as less risk as possible, or get out the game completely, which I've done several times. But like Mitch say, you know, the game just keep calling me, right? The same motherfuckers calling me is the same motherfuckers who bash me for coming toward the light and saying that the light don't want you here. Like, okay, man, so why the fuck are you here then, bro? Leave. Just leave. Just let me do what the fuck it is I do. You know what I'm saying? And if you understand what I'm saying? So that's the whole, to the gist of the things, man. You know, so let me slow it down. Let me come back to it. So then you realize you're in contact with the game. It's a game being played. You know what I'm saying? And you're in contact with the game. Okay? Most people don't even know that this game is being played. You say, okay, so let me put these certain pieces. And as a matter of fact, man, I can remember some specific shit that just happened, just eerie. Shit that I would ask for, I would just get. You know what I'm saying? Just come to, I'm talking about in the form of fucking human beings. Say, man, I need this, boom, pretty motherfuckers here right in my face. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, they would start cooperating with my opposition. You understand what I'm saying? So now I notice the game being played. I notice I'm in contact with the game. But then I start noticing that other people have different positions to play in the game. So I'm like, well, how am I supposed to, if these three people, right, are against me on this level, but these people are close to me, these people that I would use in order to get to the next level. But before I can even get to the next level, they already have a cake bait. Meaning, these motherfuckers might kill me, might, sacrifice me or whatever. I don't know. That's the part about the game that you don't know. When you become a deer in the headlights, you have to make some decisions because you know that what's going on around you is wrong. You understand what I'm saying? But at this particular level, we deep in, man. We pushing 40. You know what I'm saying? We have totally passed going to college, and wanting to be a fucking engineer or whatever. Maybe in the cards. Like I say, you still can do it, but I'm basically saying that you come to a point where you have to look at the game totally different, and we're in a position that the damn fool is in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do know that I've come in contact with the game. I have to feel like personally the game is on my side. But I also have to acknowledge that other people are